Hello students, I am Sunny sir from Mahdi English School. This video is for class 3 subject English. So as usual, before we begin with our video, I would like to give you some general instructions and I want you to follow this very strictly. Number 1 is that you have to keep washing your hands throughout the day, especially when you sit for eating. Before that, wash your hands for minimum of 30 seconds. Also, when you go out for playing, when you come back home or wherever you go outside, as soon as you enter, you see that first thing you should go near the wash basin and wash your hands in it. And number 2, keep your surroundings neat and clean. Maintain cleanliness. Number 3, obey your parents. Do as they say. Number 4, see that you watch the videos regularly and always do your homework on time and also your fair books. The thought for today: do what is right, not what is easy. So this thought has a very deep meaning. Most of the people, they see what is easy and they start doing that. But what I am telling you is you have to see whether it is right or wrong, because even if it is wrong, it can be easy, but you will not do it. You will only do the things which are right for you. Even if it is very difficult to do the right thing, do that only. The content of our video is lesson 8. It is the poem You Can't Be That. You Cannot Be That. Recap of the previous video. I had explained the poem, right? And you had understood the poem. So first I will give you the recap of the previous video, what I had explained. Let's see how much you understood. Means, based on the poem, we have a few questions. We will write that, we will learn that questions from the poem, but that questions are not to be written in the fair book. You will just read it along with me. Then we shall discuss the notes of the chapter. Means, the notes which are to be written in the fair book, that I will tell you one time to write in the rough book. But please be attentive. Whatever I tell you, only that much you will write. Now let's begin. So, first I am giving you the recap of the previous video. We had learned this poem, You Can't Be That. What is the name of the poem? Poem number 8, You Can't Be That. Means you cannot be that. Explanation I had done. Very quickly I will tell you what I had explained. The stanza 1, it was given, I told them, when I grow up, I am not going to be a scientist or someone who reads the news on TV. No, a million birds will fly through me. I am going to be a tree. So in this stanza, as I had explained, the poet says that he does not want to become a scientist, not a news reader. He wants to become a tree so that the birds will fly through him. They said, you can't be that. No, you can't be that. But the adults, the elderly people, they tell him, no, you cannot become the tree. Second stanza it was given, I told them when I grow up, I am not going to be an airline pilot, a dancer, a lawyer, or an MC. No, huge whales will swim in me. I am going to be an ocean. So in this stanza, the poet says that he does not want to become airline pilot, dancer, lawyer, or an MC. What does he want to become? He wants to become an ocean, so that whales will swim inside him. Then they said, no, you can't be that. You can't be that. Again the adults, the elderly people said, you can't be that. Then it was given, I told them I am not going to be a DJ, a computer programmer, a musician, or a beautician. No, streams will flow through me. I will be home of the eagles. I will be full of nooks and crannies, valleys and fountains. I am going to be a range of mountains. So in this stanza the poet says he does not want to become computer programmer, DJ, musician or beautician. No, he says he wants to become range of mountains. Again they said you can't be that. No, you can't be that. And then poet says, I asked them, what do you think I am? Just a child, they said, and children always become at least one of the things we want them to be. So the adults in the family told him that children have to obey what the parents, what the elderly people tell them. Then they do not understand me. The child says that they don't understand him. I will be a stable if I want, smelling of fresh hay. I will be lost glade in which unicorns still play. They do not realize I can fulfill any ambition. They do not realize that among them walks a magician. So in this last stanza the poet says that I can become a stable where the horses live. I can become a lost glade, the ground where unicorns play. Then he says that these people don't realize that I am a magician, the person who performs magic tricks. He says that I am a magician and I can become anything I want to be. That is what I had explained in the poem written by Brian Patton. Now we shall continue further today. Question answers. These question answers are just for your knowledge. This is post reading, means what we have understood from the lesson, that is what we are going to revise. These question answers are not to be written in your fair book. I repeat, don't write these question answers in your fair book. Let's just learn the poem with the help of these question answers. Number 1. What is the name of the poet? Means, who has written this poem? You can't be that. His name is Brian Patton. What's his name? Brian Patton. For that you will have to learn the spelling as well. B-R-I-A-N. Brian. P-A-T-T-E-N. Patton. Brian Patton. Here is the image of Brian Patton. He looked like this. He has written this poem which we are learning. You can't be that. Again the spelling, B-R-I-A-N, Brian, P-A-T-T-E-N, Patton, Brian Patton. Number 2, what does the poet want to be in the first stanza of the poem? In the first stanza he says that I am going to be a tree, right? So that is the answer. The poet wants to be a tree in the first stanza of the poem. He says that he does not want to be a scientist or a news reader, but he wants to become a tree. So the answer is the poet wants to be a tree in the first stanza of the poem. Question 3. What do they say in response to this? When the poet says that he wants to become a tree, then what do the adults say? What do the people in his family, what do they say? They said, you can't be that. No, you can't be that. So all the people in his family, what do they say? They tell him, you can't be that. That is the name of the poem. Means, you cannot become that. No, you cannot become that. Then number 4, what does the poet want to be in the second stanza of the poem? We have read the stanzas, right? How many stanzas have we read? 5. So in the first stanza, the poet wants to become a tree. What does he want to become in the second stanza? In the second stanza, the poet says, I am going to be an ocean. So that is the answer. The poet wants to be an ocean in the second stanza of the poem. Here is the image of the ocean. How does it look? Very beautiful, but also very scary. It is very deep water. That is ocean. So the poet says in the second stanza that he does not want to become pilot, lawyer, dancer or an MC. He says that he wants to become an ocean in which the whales will swim. Number 5. What do they say in response again? When the poet says that I want to become an ocean, what do they say? Again they tell him the same thing. No, you can't be that. You can't be that. Number 6. What do they think of the poet? According to this poem, what do they? They means his family members. What do his family members think? They think that poet is just a child. What do they think? They think that this poet, Brian Patton, is just a child and so he wants to become all these. But actually, he cannot become ocean or tree. Number 7. What does the poet want to be in the third stanza of the poem? In stanza number 3, we had read, poet says that I am going to be a range of mountains. So that is the answer. The poet wants to be a range of mountains in third stanza of the poem. A range of mountains means so many mountains in one line. As you can see, these are the range of mountains. These are mountain ranges. That is what he wants to be. What does the poet call himself in the last stanza? In the final stanza of the poem, the poet says that they do not realize that among them walks a magician. That's the answer. The poet called himself a magician in the last stanza. What does he call himself? He calls himself a magician. M-A-G-I-C-I-A-N. Magician who performs tricks. Then let's do this match the following. We have to match the profession with the correct picture. Right? Here are the 3 images. Here are the 3 words which are shown. Let's match them. So number 1, you can read P-O-L-I-C-E, police. Where is police? Can you see over here? Which is the image? The person wearing the uniform of the police is over here. This is the image of police, right? That is the image of policeman. So I'll match over there. Number 2, you can see F-A-R-M-E-R, farmer. Where is farmer? Farmer is over here working in his fields. He is working in the field. Then number 3, F-I-R-E-F-I-G-H-T-E-R. That is firefighter. Where is firefighter? Over here. The fireman who fights against fire and saves the people. So these are the 3 images we have. Next, lawyer, teacher and magician. Number 4. Where is the lawyer? Can you find out? Where is the lawyer? Here is lawyer. See, she is wearing coat and she is there in the court working as a lawyer and trying to save people from the punishment. Teacher. Where is the teacher? Over here. The teacher is the one who is teaching on the board. You can see the image, teacher. Next we have magician, the person who performs tricks. That is magician. So it is shown over here. This is magician. This is the image of a teacher. Here is the image of a lawyer. These are the professions. These are the things, jobs people do. Then dancer, beautician, pilot. Where is the dancer? You can see the girl who is dancing over here, right? She is the dancer. Then where is the beautician? What does the beautician do? The beautician is a person whose job is to give people beauty treatments. So that is what is done over here. Beauty treatment is being given, that is beautician. Then last but not the least, pilot. Pilot is over here who is flying the plane. His job is to fly the plane and land safely with all the people. So these are the different professions that we just saw: police, farmer, firefighter, lawyer, teacher, magician, dancer, beautician, and pilot. Now we shall read the notes of the poem which are to be written in the fair book. So now what I show you, you will write one time in the rough book and later on in the fair book. So please be ready with your rough book. So the heading you have to give: lesson 8 or chapter 8, because it is a poem, you can't be that. Give the heading of the poem, you can't be that. What is the meaning of this can't? C-A-N-T means cannot. You cannot be that. That is the name of the poem, and we are learning the notes of the poem which you will write in fair book later on, but now one time in the rough book. First we learn hard words, the difficult words that we have seen in the poem. We will read that words thrice and we will try to learn it from the video itself. So do speak with me and learn along with me. Please read and write one time in the rough book. Number 1. S-C-I-E-N-T-I-S-T, scientist. S-C-I-E-N-T-I-S-T, scientist. S-C-I-E-N-T-I-S-T, scientist. Who is a scientist? Over here you can see the person working in the laboratory, trying to do research, trying to find out something new every day. That person is called a scientist. Number 2, L-A-W-Y-E-R, lawyer. L-A-W-Y-E-R, lawyer. L-A-W-Y-E-R, lawyer. Who is a lawyer? The person who works for the people to save them from the punishment of the court. The person who has done wrong gets punishment. So this is the lawyer who will fight for the people, and he works in the courthouse where the judge sits on the chair and gives his order. So it is called lawyer. Number 3, O-C-E-A-N, ocean. O-C-E-A-N, ocean. O-C-E-A-N, ocean. This is the large water body, that is ocean. It has a lot of water in it. And the child says that he wants to be an ocean. Number 4, P-R-O-G-R-A-M-M-E-R, programmer. P-R-O-G-R-A-M-M-E-R, programmer. P-R-O-G-R-A-M-M-E-R, programmer. So who is the programmer? The person who does the work on the computer. He does all the designs, he writes, and then he does testing of the program. That person is called programmer. Number 5, B-E-A-U-T-I-C-I-A-N, beautician. B-E-A-U-T-I-C-I-A-N, beautician. B-E-A-U-T-I-C-I-A-N, beautician. Who is a beautician? The person who works for the people to give them beauty treatments. The beautician applies all these things on our face and makes us beautiful. So that person is called beautician. Number 6, C-R-A-N-N-I-E-S, crannies. C-R-A-N-N-I-E-S, crannies. C-R-A-N-N-I-E-S, crannies. What is it? It is a gap or a narrow space or opening, that is crannies. Number 7. Fountains. 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 You see the fountains at many places. Also at many hotels or restaurants you go, you will see fountains where the water falls like this. That is fountain. Number 8. Unicorns. 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 What are unicorns? The magical horse-like animals with one horn on their forehead. These are unicorns. See, they only have one horn on their forehead over here. Only one horn is there, right? So what are they? They are magical horse-like animals. They look like horse, but they are not. They are called unicorns. Number 9. Ambition. 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 Meaning dream. Ambition means dream. And we had seen this word in the poem that the child says, I can fulfill any ambition. Number 10. Magician. 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 Who is a magician? The person who performs the tricks and he takes out something from the hat. See, just like this rabbit. So, can the rabbit come out of this hat? So that is magic. So this person is a magician. 11. Realize. 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 Realize means to feel. When you realize something, you feel something. So realize. Number 12. Understand. 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 So you should understand what I am speaking. Do you understand? Yes, you understand. Next we have meanings. Do write the meanings, but you will leave one line. Give the heading. New heading we have meanings. Let us learn the meanings of the difficult words. Number 1. MC. What is the full form of MC? Master of ceremony. Master of ceremony. You can see over here the mic, right? So what is his work? Master of ceremony is the official host and the announcer at an event. If there is some program, like you have program in the school, who comes on the stage and announces everyone's name, that who is the winner of the competition, who is the winner, who has got first rank, second rank and third rank, who announces in the mic. So that person is called an MC, Master of Ceremony. Number 2, DJ, disc jockey. DJ, disc jockey means a person who plays recorded music at the events. See this person, he is playing music with his hands. Over here there is a machine and he can play music on it. That person who plays music like this in any party, in any function like birthday party or any marriage function, this person is there who plays music. He is called DJ, disc jockey. Learn the spelling. DISC Jockey, disc jockey, the person who plays music at the functions. Number 3, Nooks Corners. Nooks Corners. NOOKS, Nooks, CORNERS, corners. Nooks Corners. Number 4, Crannies Crack. Crannies Crack. Crannies Crack. CRANNIES, crannies. CRACK, crack, means a small gap in between. Number 5, Glad Dell. Glad Dell. The glad, you can say, the ground with the grass, that is glad. Meadow, you can say grassy field. So glad Dell. See, you will get answer from this spelling itself. DALE, Dell. Glad Dell. Then let us have a look at give one word, leave one line and write GOW. Give one word. Number 1, a person who designs, writes and tests computer programs is called computer programmer. The person who writes, designs and tests computer programs is called computer programmer. Here you don't have to remember the answer. See, the word computer is given over here and programs is given. So you will just copy this spelling computer, and instead of programs, instead of this S you will write R. So your answer is ready. You have the answer in the question. Hidden it is. Person who designs, writes and tests computer programs is called computer programmer. Instead of this S, you will write R. Otherwise, your answer is given in the question. Number 2, a person whose job is to give the people beauty treatment. A person who applies the makeup on your face and tries to make you look beautiful. That person is called beautician. Spelling is BEAUTICIAN, beautician. BEAUTICIAN, beautician. A person whose job is to give people beauty treatment, that is beautician. From this word beauty, you should remember beautician. Beauty, beautician. Number 3, a building where horses are kept. See this building where horses are kept. What is that called? Stable. 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 It is the place or the building where these horses are kept. Number 4, magical horse-like animals with one horn on their forehead. What are they called? Unicorns. 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 Magical horse-like animals with one horn on their forehead. Forehead means the front part of the head. See, they have one horn over here. They are called unicorns. 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 So I hope you enjoyed the video and return everything in the rough book one time. Thank you. Have a nice day.